Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more of the Sonic Heroes playthrough. Last time we finished up Team Sonic, and today we're going to be starting one of the new stories that we have here. Before we get started though, just wanted to very quickly show this off. When you go back to the main menu screen here, in the one-player mode of play, if you go to Challenge Mode, this will basically allow you to play any of the stories you've completed in the main game. And you can actually try to get a better rank on them, or you can try to get the additional emblem, which I'm not going to showcase that right now, but basically it'll give you basically the same level again with like slightly harder conditions. Maybe there's a time limit, may add some tougher enemies. For Team Chaotix specifically, there's actually some slightly different objectives as well. But that's basically what you can do. All the normal stages have an additional emblem. All the bosses are just the boss fights. You don't have to worry about that. And you can also try to get the Chaos Emeralds through the challenge mode as well if you didn't get them before. So that's pretty much what this mode is. So just thought I'd very quickly show this off before we get started. But let's go ahead and get going with this game again. We have 3 more stories we have to complete. The next story we're going to be doing is Team Dark, which is comprised of Shadow the Hedgehog as the speed character, Rouge the Bat as the flight character, and for those of you who say that's Gamma up there, you are actually wrong. That is actually not Gamma. That is E123 Omega, so a more updated version of the E-Series robots that Eggman has created over the years. So together they have come together to form Team Dark, and let's see how their story actually starts.
I'm counting on you guys.
Affirmative.
This must be it. I found Eggman's secret treasure.
Must eradicate all Eggman robots.
Hey, hold on! Now I get it. Now I know what this is all about. You're mad at Eggman for sealing you in this room. And you can't remember anything, can you? Then it's settled. Now you two make up so we can start looking for Eggman together. Oh yeah, baby. This makes us a team.
Okay, so yeah, interesting set of circumstances here. There's a little bit more lore going on with this story here.
You two ready?
Warning. Immediate destruction if distracted.
Hope you can keep up with me.
Okay, so like I said before, all the stories of this game go through all the same stages. There are going to be some difference though, so it's not just like the same exact levels, copy and paste. As far as the Team Dark levels are concerned, I feel like Team Dark's levels are generally longer than Sonic's levels. It's like they do all of Sonic's Team Sonic's level, but then they get like an additional section added on top of it. They also have a lot more enemies you have to deal with too. It's definitely the most combat heavy of all the different routes, and a lot of people say that this is actually the hardest route, and I do kind of agree with that in terms of just like, general progression, and due to the fact that it's so long, and due to the fact that there's a lot of enemies you have to go through, it is definitely one of the hardest. I'd almost argue that there's like it's kind of tied with another story for the hardest, but the other story is like hard for a different reason. But we'll go into that later, obviously. But yeah, for the most part, all the characters control basically the same as they do in Sonic Story. There might be some like slight differences here and there. Like for example, I feel like of like all the characters, like all the flight, speed, and power characters, I think that they're actually the strongest on Team Dark. Like I feel like in general, Team Dark will do more damage to enemies as opposed to like all the other teams. That's at least what I feel like I noticed, but I don't know if there's any, like, confirmation of that at all. It's, again, hard to say. Here's the Team Blast for Team Dark, and the interesting thing about this Team Blast is that it does have an additional effect in addition to destroying all the enemies. It'll also stop time for a little bit. So as you can see, the timer was actually stopped for a bit, and as a result, that does give us a little more time to work with if we're going to go for those A ranks and stuff of that nature. But yeah, I think that's all I really got to say about this for the most part. As far as the general Team Dark storyline is concerned, Rouge was looking for treasure. She came across, to her shock, Shadow, who, as we know from Sonic Adventure 2, we thought he was, dead after falling from space, but no, Shadow is still here, and, Rouge is obviously definitely very interested and concerned about that, since she was, around for the Sonic Adventure 2 incidents. So, naturally she's curious. They also run into a rogue Eggman robot, Omega, who's apparently very mad at Eggman for just kind of leaving him in that room, so he's kind of going on a bit of a warpath himself. And I guess we're just joining together to find out what exactly is going on. Shadow doesn't have any of his memories, so no one knows what's exactly going on there. Again, that's something we'll probably have to find out over time as well. And yeah, it's honestly, of all the teams in Sonic Heroes, this is probably my favorite team. They may be one of the hardest ones to play as, for sure, but I don't know, I like how there's like actually kind of some story-driven elements here. It's not just, yeah, let's take out Eggman because he's bad and evil. No, there's actually like some kind of character development going on, and it actually does kind of, continue a bit of the plot of SA2 as well. So I think there's definitely like a lot of relevance to this particular team's dynamic. And the big question is this Shadow like a robot? Is this Shadow the real Shadow? That's a question that we're going to be basically trying to answer as we go through this story. And I'll be honest, I haven't actually played Shadow the Hedgehog yet, so I'm not sure if there's like any like exact confirmation of like this being the real Shadow. I think it personally is, just due to like, I mean, yeah, Shadow did fall from space, but like, it's a video game. I can see a scenario where he didn't die. So, I wouldn't be surprised if this is the actual Shadow, and I think that is what it is supposed to be, but they do kind of try to tease that entire question throughout the entirety of this story. But hey, again, it's supposed to be the follow-up to Sonic Adventure 2, so I can understand them wanting to focus on that here. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say about this, but Team Dark is a lot of fun to play as. I especially love playing as Omega because it's just like, okay, we're just going to completely destroy everything. And the Team Blast, I think, is really cool, too. It's like, yeah, let's just destroy every single thing. I did not mean to jump in there with Omega, but actually, maybe I did, because I do want to actually see if I can get another key, since I did actually destroy the key accidentally. Yeah, there it is. Okay. We still need to show off. I need to actually show off the special stage in a video. And honestly, it'd be good if I actually show off this special stage, because it is the easiest one, and I'll probably be less prone to losing this special stage as a result. But again, there's not really a whole lot to say, because the special stages are pretty much the same for the Act 1 and 2. It's the same, like, half-pipe gimmick. It's just that you're not chasing the emerald in the, this Act 1 variant. And see, in this level, in Team Dark's variant, you can actually lose on the trolley car, which I don't think you could do in this level for the Act 1, or for the Team Sonic's side of things. This would have been actually a good place for Team Blast, but oh well. I'll try to find another time we can use it before the end of the stage. But yeah, as you can see, we're already like pushing on 6 minutes for this level, so yeah, these stages are a lot longer in Team Dark. That's just the way it is. You know what, let's just do this. Freeze everybody, freeze the time, we'll finish at pretty much like 6 minutes exactly.
This is the ultimate power.
But I believe you also need just a lot of points to get the A rank for Team Dark as well. Like, you'll be pushing like 70 or 80,000 in a lot of instances for points.
Perfect.
Okay. Well, we did get an A rank, so that's pretty good. So let's go ahead and finally show off the Act 1 variant of the special stage, which, like I said, it's still the same half-pipe level, but the only difference is you're actually just trying to get to the end of the stage, and you're trying to extend your time limit by collecting all the colored balls. That's really all there is to it. But it's the same controls and the same awful, god-awful controls. I seriously do not like these stages. But, I mean, a lot of people... I feel like that's a pretty cold take. I don't think these stages are very fun to a lot of people, if I'm being honest. But yeah, ultimately, you just want to reach the end. If you reach the end, you get 1-ups. And you really don't need 1-ups in this game, let's be real. Oh my god, come on.
I'll take it from here.
I swear, it's so easy to just, like, you know, you get pushed in, like, one direction, and as a result, you end up, like, missing a whole bunch of things, like, in the process. Like, I don't know, for some reason, like, the controls almost seemingly get stuck sometimes. It just feels very awkward to move around with this thing. Heck, I'd even argue that as much as I hate the Sonic 2 special stages, I feel like even for those, like, it's very easy to, like, it's not too hard to move. It's just, you know, yeah, it's more hard to dodge things in this one. And in this, it's hard to dodge things and move, which just makes it, like, really, really weird to play. Like, I'm just holding D and moving left and right whenever I can, and I don't even think that's really working too well. But I did make it through. I think we get, like, what, 3 lives for doing that? And I don't think I think if you don't make it, you don't get anything either, so... You really do have to just make it through completely. Okay, well, let's go ahead and do the second stage. I think for Team Dark, I'm going to try to just do, like, an entire world per video. I tried to get some extra stages here and there for Team Sonic. I kind of wish I didn't do that because some of the levels were very long, but, or some of the videos were very long, but for Team Dark, I think we could probably comfortably get through 2 levels in a boss fight per video. Some might be pushing 30 minutes, but, at least it makes sense for this one, which is supposed to be the longest story anyway. Okay, so let's go to Ocean Palace. For this stage, we don't have to worry about the Chaos Emerald. We already have the Stage 1 Chaos Emerald, so we don't have to worry about getting or losing the key or anything like that. So we can just kind of focus on the level itself and just kind of do our own thing, which is nice. That's going to be the best part. Like, once we kind of get through a bit of the game and get more Chaos Emeralds, we'll have to focus on that element a bit less. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. I will say, I do really like, I mean, it's pretty one-dimensional, but I do kind of like Omega's, like, eliminate Eggman robots thing. It is kind of funny in places. It's, you know, they overuse that a lot, but it's just so much funny to see, like, an Eggman robot just, like, wanting to destroy all of Eggman's other robots. And it's kind of funny how he, like, talks about, like, all the other robots as being, like, useless consumer models and stuff. It's just really funny. Omega's a pretty funny and cool character, honestly. And I believe they do more with him, too, in some of the other games. he kind of becomes the staple Gamma character for the rest of the series, although maybe not as tragic, but don't quote me on that since, again, I haven't played all the modern Sonic games. Actually, I do want to get that to power up Rouge a little bit. And yeah, funnily enough, I think my least favorite character of Team Dark is actually Shadow, and it's not because of him in this game, because honestly I do like Shadow as well. It's just that I just find Rouge and Omega to be more fun characters, at least to me.
I'll take it from here. Just watch this.
Whee! Oh no, it's okay. I mean, we're not collecting the keys. That would have been bad if we died or something, but we didn't die. And see, we're already fully leveled up with, I want to try that again. Why am I not getting that? Whatever. Okay, I need to find a huge group of enemies. Not a huge group, but I'll go ahead and do this just to stop time. Yeah, see, he just said that. Worthless consumer models. Actually, this probably would have been a better place to do that because of the shields. But it's just so cool to see, like, whenever, like, Omega does his, like, attack all area of effect attack, he just destroys everything with, like, all these blasts and stuff. Oh, I missed that guy. You need to go.
Hey, where's the turtle going?
Numerous Eggman robots detected. Prepare attack mode.
Okay, so now we have the turtle section. We're turtling now.
Hey, Shadow, can you blow off the shield of that robot?
No!
I'll take it from here.
Ah, damn it. Unfortunately, well, we're not going to get A rank here, but that's fine. Unfortunately, we just landed in a very bad place where we couldn't really recover from that. The guy with the shield just had too many defenses, and as a result, he was able to kind of push through us. That's okay. That's okay. Oh my god, it almost happened again.
Annihilation. Eradicate. Fire, fire.
See, sometimes when you have like enemies that are heavily shield like this, you'll find yourself just kind of like spamming the B button with the power characters a lot. That, or you'll be jumping and doing like this. That was actually kind of cool though. We actually got like, we killed all 5 of those guys at once. Which is kind of neat. Let's go get some power for Omega again. Again, it does really suck that we took that death.
Chaos control. I'll take it from here.
But yeah, going for like all A ranks in this game does really suck. I've never done it, and I've done it like a couple of times with like the other Sonic Adventure games. Like, I've gotten all the emblems, like, I think twice in Sonic Adventure 1, and I've done it a ridiculous amount of times in Sonic Adventure 2. Here, I've never done it because I just never really felt like going for all the A ranks. All the emblems is one thing. And I will probably do that for this playthrough, but obviously more on that later. But, for getting all the A ranks, it just does not seem worth it in this game. Because there's just a lot of, like, needing to do things perfectly, and some of these stages can be very long, and one of the worst feelings is, like, getting to the end of a long stage just to find out, oh, I got a B rank, not an A rank, I guess I better do it again, and then you have to, like, find ways to optimize everything, and it just seems like more of a chore than anything. So I don't really feel like... Come on, get off the frickin'... See, that's why I feel like, while some of the gimmicks that they use in this game, like that little wall jump thing, while they are you know, it is kind of cool. I feel like not a lot of the pitfalls were actually thought of either, where you can just easily get screwed over by silliness. Okay, well, let's go ahead and outrun the wheel.
Ew, there's 2 rocks!
2 of them.
Motion sensors have detected the third rock.
A 3rd rock? Oh my god.
This is useless. Let's go.
Oh my god, it's 30 rock. Wait, did they...
Yeah!
The rocks actually, like, got ahead of me somehow. That was really weird. Oh, whatever, we finished the stage.
Completed.
So I'm gonna guess probably E rank. I mean, we lost like 20,000 points at least during that first run, and all the other points we missed out by failing and dying early. That's gotta be E. Yeah.
I couldn't even beat Gamma or Beta.
And see, 48,000's an E rank. That's how strict some of these A ranks can be. Gotta get a lot of points. Okay, well, let's see our first encounter with Eggman and how that goes here.
So, you're the ones who are playing games with my army.
Primary target detected. Destroy Dr. Eggman.
You must be Omega. Is that any way to treat your creator?
Yes.
It's your master's real power.
Okay, so one thing I'm kind of looking forward to doing in this playthrough is kind of redeeming myself on some of the boss fights, because I do admit that I didn't exactly do the boss fights very much justice in terms of my performance. But keep in mind, I also haven't played this game in a very long time, so, you know, that's just the way it is. Normally what you want to do right here is, for the first fight, all you really want to do is just spam. Just, like, really just mash the B button over and over again. That's really about it. Because I think that he does this rotary attack for a very long time, and if you just spam the B button, you can get rid of his health very quickly. Honestly, I probably could have finished him off there. I mean, he has 1 hit left. Here, let me just speed up a little bit. Oh no, he has more than 1 hit left. Thought he had 1 hit left, but yeah, you can basically finish him off in that rotary attack. That might still be a B because I got slow there at the end, but still, I mean, like I said, if you just do it in that first phase, then it'll be an easy A rank, no problem. It might even still be a little generous to me anyway. And you probably need to do that in under a minute, which is definitely easy and free to do. So, but yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you guys next time for more Sonic Heroes. See you guys then. Later, folks.